Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. If you're not on this channel right here, right now, I know some of you guys are with us and some are joining and some are just outsiders. If you're not here on this channel, if you're not watching this watch list, you're really missing out a lot because this watch list captures pretty much everything that's happening out there, everything that's worth watching. And I'm not going to be watching crap. I'm going to be watching the stuff that's worth watching. Okay, just clear example, Zoom right here. Yes, I'm down 975, $971, but it doesn't mean anything because if I go to the bottom of my list, this is more of a cycle. Okay, it's a cycle. Bottom of the list right here, I can always find gains. If I need money, I'll dump it and I'll add it to the weakness in the market. Clear example, Northrop Grumman. I can sell 10 shares right now at $23 gain if I want to, but I think it'll go up higher. Not much higher. It's very close to 52-week high. Maybe another 5 to 10 points. Or Best Buy, which I've been preaching you guys to start buying some, which I started buying beginning of September. Now that work is paying off now. If I want to start selling my Best Buy, every 5 or 10 shares is giving me $10 to $20 gains right here. And I wait because it was just upgraded, and I can wait and I can just get out more gains out of it. If I go to the bottom of the list, this was a very undervalued company right here. At some point I had 110, 120 shares. Yes, I started offloading. Why? Because I had gains on it. I've got $426 gain on it. When did I start purchasing them? Again in September. Market is giving you a gift and you're not taking it. And what do? You chase the losers. That's the problem. Don't be like all the other 99% of all the traders out there that lose money. And I know a lot of them that lose money and they don't even make a penny. They call themselves traders, but they have a day job. Those are not traders. Those are just like they're wasting their time and money. This is the real strategy. This is the real trading. Again, you need to be on this channel live. If you really want to learn this thing, you need to be here now. Not let me catch this tomorrow. A lot of you guys catch it later on in the afternoon, or the next day, or God knows, a week later. But it doesn't mean anything because what we talk about today matters today, not tomorrow. And I'm not rushing to buy anything or sell anything right now. I'm just going to wait. I'll wait till things calm down. We know the majority of the time the 1 p.m. rule works. We know that 3 p.m. What happens at 3 p.m.? Market will just violently, if there's a bad condition to the day, market violently either goes up or comes down. Big. So that happens seldom, but it will happen. At 3 p.m. things happen. Action starts happening. At 1 p.m. market's tired. Market's taking a lunch break. And people there's not much buying and selling at that moment going on. So if you want to buy something, you better wait to buy it at that point. People that are chasing right now, Boeing, see, let's go down to the bottom of the list. Boeing up almost 6 points. Don't do it. It's a mistake. If you didn't catch it at the time I told you to catch it, don't do it now. Because I know Boeing has a tendency to just drop back down. Right now, Boeing's gone up, may go up again more, but at some point it's going to retreat and comes back, maybe 5 to 10 points. Maybe not today, possibly tomorrow. But don't buy it right now. It's just a waste of your time buying anything right now that's gone up significantly. What did I buy last week? I bought the VIXs right here. I had 270 and 250, but I dumped some. Lowered my positions on that. I think I had like maybe when it was up 20 cents or 30 cents, 40 cents each. I dumped some positions just to have less exposure. I've got 200 shares of Verizon. You see Verizon right here? It doesn't matter if the market crashes tomorrow or market goes up 700 points today. This is the way Verizon works. Goes up pretty much, goes up or down pretty much nothing. So I bought Verizon for two reasons. One, keeping it as a lifesaver, as a raft. If I need it, I cash it out and I use the money. I can free up $11,000 and it can sit there. I can collect some dividend on it. You know, it's just there. Instead of having cash, I'll put it in Verizon. Really, if you're not following these guidelines, you're wasting your time and your money. And I won't even say company money. If you drank too much last night and you want to come back here and start doing some trading, don't do it. Just close your computer, go back to sleep. Okay, you need to be sharp and focused. When the market opens up, your brain needs to be running at a fast speed, watching everything. Here's a great company, Amazon. I had, many chances to pick it up at a higher prices, but I just refrained myself. I kept one just to follow up what's going on. Down almost 85 points. Why? Because it was downgraded. See, all these shorts right here, most of them actually, they're up here, which is a good sign. That means they're losing. At some point, I'm going to convert them. Not today. I'm telling you, Nasdaq's going to underperform this year because it just did amazing last year. So you keep on chasing, as I call it, garbage and keep on losing money, just wasting your money. I did convert Microsoft, by the way. You can go against Microsoft. It's a powerful company. I shorted that company and I realized I'm not going to be making much money shorting it. I'm probably going to be on the long side of it. So I'm going to go long on that. Um, Ring Central, let me see it. I've got 20 shares only, but I do like to add more to it. So I started buying it when? Beginning of September. Nice and slow at 243. Now it's 217. Almost, what, 20, 30, 35 points lower than that. But I did it slowly, so I'm not going to lose big. So I will wait. I'll just catch up a little bit more of this one. Nibble just a little bit of each. And as I said, you don't have to sell it at the end of the day. You can sell it at the end of the month or at the end of the year when you're ready to cash out and show your realized gains. That's what you want to do it. You still got time. So don't rush to sell it immediately because you want to get out of that position at a loss. It just doesn't make sense. Just add to it. Your time will come. Every stock's turn will come eventually. No stock's going to be left out in the dark. So if that stock didn't get a lot of attention in the past, it will get attention at some point in the future. If it got a lot of attention in the past, it will get less attention going forward, and it's going to have to give some back. Here's a good example, Peloton. Yes, I sold a bunch of it. I bought it, and I went up to over 100, sold it. I decided to pick up some, but I didn't get excited like a lot of these traders pick up 50 shares at $97 when it dropped below 100. I said, you know what? It's going to go down more. Why am I going to buy it today at 97? I can catch it today at 90. Yes, I'm going to buy some more today. There's a lot of good stuff I could buy today. Apple is another one. Apple is not going anywhere. I've got options on Apple right here. I guarantee I'm going to make money on this option anyway, 150 bucks. That'll go against my losses right here. And I'll be a little bit more patient. I get a little dividend. It'll go back up. I'll make money all three ways. If the stock goes up, I'll make options and I get dividends. It's a perfect world. If you're not here right now listening to this stuff, why are you even a trader? Tree, right here. See it? So much pain for Tree. Lending Tree. I sold options. Fine. I'm going to wait for my $840. in about 6 weeks or so, 7 weeks. Guaranteed I get 840, right? And I'll wait for this thing to rebound. Probably my timing is going to be just perfect. It's going to rebound under, slightly over my cost. It will never reach 170. I steal my $830 plus I get more gains on this. Listen, you need to do this. Here's another example of it. T-Mobile. Unfortunately, I'm a subscriber. It's okay. It was up there 140 something for months and months and months, would not budge in. They did the merger with Sprint. Fine. I'm not happy with their new service, but I'll wait. I'm going to make some money on it later. Nike dropped down big. I had 10 shares before the earnings. No problem. I'll wait. It'll be suffering more. I expect probably this to go down in the low 40s, 140s, of course. Here's a 4, quantity 4. What does that mean? Had a bad earning long time ago, back in June. Dropped from 87 to 70. I picked up 4 shares as a reference so I can buy some more. But it did bounce from 70 to 74, 75. So I bought and sold. And I made some money in between. So I just left it as a reminder that, yes, this stock did suffer. Anyway, bottom line is that get your poop together. Do it right. You can't do it right. Get the hell out. Options not allowed. Options for gamblers. Options are guesswork. Option, you have time against you that's going to destroy you. Don't do it. This thing, the more time it goes, the better it's going to be. Time is going to be on your side with equities. With options, the other way around. Okay, so you need to be here. Period. Don't look at this garbage right here. You see it? My gain for today is $7,200. 2%. I'm not looking at this. I'm looking to see what I did at the end of the year. I'm looking to see if my realized gain was 40, 50% of my portfolio. And that's what I need to show. Guess what? You put your money in the bank, you get 1%, less than 1%. You put your money in the S&P, you put the ETFs, you get average 10 to 12% a year. You're a good trader, you can pull up 30, 40% annually. If you're a good businessman, a woman, you can pull in 10 to 20% after everything's done. You work your ass off, you work 20 hours a day, no time for your family, 6 days a week, 7 days a week, and you're lucky to have 20% net return. But if you're a good trader, if you're here, a good trader, you could do much better than all of those people. And yet you're going to enjoy it. And yet you have time for your family. You only work 5 days a week. No pre-market garbage, no after hours crap. No, none of that stuff. I don't do any of that stuff. I wait for the market to open. 4 o'clock, I'm out of here. I'm done. Don't talk about market with me. All right, so what should we cash out? What should we cash out? We should cash out some stuff. Because remember, we don't want to be greedy. Yes, this stuff is going to run. Lockheed Martin's up 7 points almost. I'm up 375 points. But should I be greedy? Let's take a look at this right here. It's 356, pretty much halfway between lows and highs for the 52 week. I could cash out and say, you know what? I'll come back again when the market's down. I'm done with this. I'm done with this stock. I'm gone. Finished. Maybe I see Lockheed Martin another year. Okay, let me get rid of it and I'm out of here. Call from wireless caller. So we'll take a stock, we'll do what we got to do to it, and we get rid of it. We're done. We're not going to wait for it. We're not going to hope that it's going to go up higher. None of that stuff. You want to hold on to it because you want to get more gains. I don't suggest it. You get your gains within 1 month. You made about 400 or 500 bucks. Plus, I had an additional shares back there. Be happy. Get the hell out. Go find other opportunities somewhere else. We don't know if this is going to go back up or not. All right. So enough of the talk. Let's just go over some stock that we think it's worth looking at and buying and selling. Okay. Nasdaq may recover. May close flat today. We don't know. But with that in mind, here's what I'd like to pick up. Let's just take a look at Amazon right here, right? Amazon did drop more than 78 points. I think maybe almost 90 points to drop. So what does that mean? That means there is a chance that it's going to drop lower. So I'll go in here. I'd like to pick up one Amazon. Dropped all the way to 33.40. All right, almost that. So why don't we buy it at 33.40? Give me $30 from Amazon by today, and then at the end of the day, I'll be happy. I sell it. I go back to it again some other time. I'm going to put 33.40 limit on it. We may catch it. Okay, all this stuff that's short, we're not going to touch. They need to come down. What else we have in here? Any short conversions? Nothing. Nothing much. Okay. Nothing here. No Roku, no SPGI, no net. Nothing here. We're going to do this together. Okay, Unity. See Unity right here? I did sell some shares last week with some profit. It's down again. Maybe we can buy a little bit more. Not a whole lot. Maybe 10 shares only, Unity. 136.31. Again, you want to be at the lowest end of it because I'm going to go 136.30 because why? It's at its lowest for the day and it may drop lower. It's on its way down. It could be on its way down still, so I'm going to go some of that. Costco, I'm short. Asana, I'm short. Workday, I'm short. These are gone up wages too much. Albamir, I'm short. ALB, Snowflakes, nothing there. Microsoft, okay. I did pick up two Microsoft. I'd like to pick up a couple of more Microsoft than that. Maybe, I know Microsoft going to bounce. Let's do 10 Microsoft. 293.60 was the lowest. I'm still going to go to 93.60. Catch is a catch. If it's not, there's always tomorrow. I'd like to pick up FB, but it's still too expensive here. I want it to go down lower, so I'll be patient. Everbridge, short. CRM short, ZTS short. None of these are worth picking up. MicroStrategy. I may want to pick up another one. Just one. These are just super volatile, so we don't know market. As I said, this is a Bitcoin company. It's a software company, but there's a lot of Bitcoin. I'd say at 590, it may be worth it to pick up one share. MSTR. You know, companies like that, you want to make $10, $20 for today. You have like 20 of them or 10 of them. That's a couple of $100 you can make on a daily basis. And your exposure is not much. Your losses are little. Let's see. AON, I'm short. Coop. Coop is software. I think maybe it's ripe to buy some. I'm only going to buy 5 shares. And I'm going to buy it at 294.80 because it is dropping down. You can go lower than that. That's not a problem. 5.9. Wait for it to go lower. Let's see. EFX no, Rapid no, Zoom info. Nope, still not a deal. Snap, not a deal. Nothing that's a deal here. Race, I'd like to pick up some race, but it's overpriced still. Edward Life Science, it's another good one. But see, I bought it 106 on a short, so I'd like to go lower than that. Zen, I'm going to pick up some more. I'll put in 10 order. There we go. I think I have 10 order for sure. Okay, AO1 I picked up 294.80. See this? You will get it. Only 5 shares. If it goes down another 5 points, well, we're going to lose about $20, $25. Not a big deal. Highly doubt it's going to go down 5 points. But it'll give you an idea when you can start buying. Add more shares to your thing. Okay, Apple down 2 points. That's big for Apple. I will wait. I've got plenty of it right now. Blackstone, I am short. I will wait. Logi, I'd like to pick up some more Logi right here. See it? Got 20 shares. Logi. I'm going to pick up 10 shares. I'd like to pick it up at 97. What do you think it should be, guys? What do you guys should be? I'd say 97. Let's do a refresh on this. I'd say 97. Listen, if I catch 97, it's fine. If I don't catch it, that's okay. If I catch it, that's great. But not a big deal if you don't catch it. There are just millions of other companies out there you can buy. Chewy, I've been building positions on it. You see it? Yes, at some point, Chewy is going to just shoot up. They're just going to do something different than everybody else. Let me just execute this. So it's worth buying 10 more shares at it. Remember, Chewy has been continually dropping down for quite some time. I didn't jump in and buy my entire position as it dropped. So I said, you know what? I'm going to wait. I will wait till it go down more. It's time to buy a little bit more, but I'm going to buy it at 67.80. $678 investment. Okay, my VIX is turning negative. So I did dump some. It doesn't mean anything. It only means that market is beginning to bounce, or Nasdaq's beginning to bounce. Okay. ARK right here. This is my target right here. I've been playing with ARK quite some time, so it's a good time to buy. I placed an order on Friday to buy it, I think, at 116. It didn't work, so perfect. I'm going to go in there, start my position with 10 shares. You see this? 114.60, 116. It does not mean it's not going to go back here again. So 115 is going to be my number here. 10 shares. You guys can go lower if you want to. We have, let's see. Exact Science is another one. Been building positions on it. I think I've got 10 shares at 93 on order. Crown Castle is a good company. Let's do 10 shares. 179.61. I think that may be the right number for me. Or even 60. Okay, what else we got in here? Here's a conversion, but I don't think it's worth going long on that right now. Pinterest, no. $59 when it dropped down, it's still going down. Most of the ones that are dropping down big, it will continue to drop down. Okay. Baidu, I'd like to add more positions to it, but let me wait on it. No rush. Peloton, my favorite. Let's go some more Peloton. I see Peloton's truck out there. I think they have beginning to have some more new products there. 89.63, I'd say at 90, I will be a buyer. Otherwise, let other suckers pick it up. J2 Global, not ready yet. Marvel Technology is a good company, but it's not ready yet. Old Dominion, overpriced. I'm gonna add some more positions to my T-Mobile, TMUS. Now you want to build up slowly now, you know, kind of like 5 at a time, 3 at a time. I'd say 128 would be a fair number right here. Here's another one you want to add to, Billy. With all the mess in the Chinese stock companies, I managed to fill up my position sizing at almost $200 loss. That's amazing. I could have had $1,000 losses and sitting on it. In fact, if I want to sell some, I think I got some profit somewhere. Right here, I got 10 shares at a profit. But let's pick up some more shares at, let's see, Billy. 67 would be a good, 68 would be a good number. And I think probably this is coming to an end. All that bleeding for the Chinese company, I think it's beginning to come to an end soon. They've just lost way too much value. And I think it's time for them to gain some stuff. Okay, Nike is a good question. Nike, should you pick it up now or should you wait? I'd like to pick up 10 Nike, right? See this? I think 148. Mind you, if the market goes down, if it becomes flat, this for sure will go up to, I'm going to go 147. Let's see if it picks up 147. You got to do this with me together. We'll make money together. But your position size is going to be differently. Okay. As I said, on an up market, you cannot pick up some. You have to sell your gains. On a down market, you want to buy some. I want to pick up some GoDaddy. I know it's been range bound. I think it has not been gone down below 70 or 69. So I think it's a good time for me to buy 10 more shares. Let's start with 10 shares at $70. 70, it's a $700 investment. And we'll just wait. We'll see how far it's going to go. Tomorrow may go down more. Teradyne, 100%. Big fan of it. I'd also like to go to my FedEx to see what my FedEx is doing. Pick up 10 shares of Teradyne at 117.50. Just 10 shares. And I'd like to do where I would say FedEx is slightly lower right now. Oh, it's bouncing back a bit. I don't want to pick it up if it bounces back, so we'll just wait. IPGP, see it? Almost 100 points down from its 52-week high. I'd like to buy 10 more shares of it. And I'm going to buy it at, wow, we went down to 160. It already bounced back. But you know what? I'll put in 161. If it catches it, that's fine. If not, we'll move on. Let's see. I've been contemplating to buy some more SAP, but I'll wait. No rush. Cree, see it? It's at that price point that may be a good to start building positions. Cree, I'd like to pick up 10 shares at about 83. Listen, you better let go of that stock then pay for it too much money. So if you don't catch it at a low price, that's okay. You catch it some of the time, you catch other stocks. Okay, here's another one. TSM, definitely it's a good company. I wish I could build a 40, 50 piece position on it, but I can probably build it slowly. I'm gonna go at 115 on it. It's possible that it will drop. I'd like to pick up some more Bubba. I know I'm going crazy with Bubba, but Bubba is not going anywhere. They started buying some other companies. 146, a little too late. Let's see Baidu. Baidu for sure. 153. I'd like to pick up maybe 10 more at 153.50 or 54. That's okay. And my favorite, of course, KWeb. That says I have an order pending. That's okay. KWeb is another one. It's a great time to pick up this one because it's almost pretty much at the end of its drop. So 47 may be a reasonable number for us to pick up. Okay. What else we have in here? UPS. I don't know. Not worth it. Maybe pick up 5 shares. 188. I'd like to pick it up at 187. And we'll just hold back for the time being. We'll see where the market's going to take us. Take a back seat. Nasdaq beginning to recover slightly. My VIXs are going negative, but no need to panic. I'm going to add more to it. And no matter what the market is doing, look at your Verizon. It's just sitting there cool. Doesn't even care what the market is doing. Okay. I'm up almost $8,700. Again, it doesn't mean anything. But then again, you stick with me, we'll make money together. I promise you. We'll do it together. And what matters is what you're going to do at the end of the year. What your gains are going to be. Don't look at right now you have losses on your portfolio and you don't have any gains. Look what you've done at the end of the year. By the way, let's pick up some ring. RNG. I've got 20 shares. I'd like to pick up maybe 5 more. What's a good price? 217.27. How about 217.50? Yes, it may get 217.50. All right, so go take a walk, go enjoy yourself, come back in 5 minutes, and we'll have a great